All right, folks, once again, welcome to Big Bend Community College Basketball. We're just here ready for a tip-off. Vikings going against Wenatchee Valley College Knights. Shot blocked. Vikings with the ball underneath. Hope everyone had a good holiday. And they're going to call the walk. And that gives the ball back to the Knights. We are playing with some settings with our audio. Bear with us as we work through some of these technical difficulties. Three-point shot, no good. Knights with the rebound. They got a fast break going, 2-on-1. Shot up, no good. Josh Luetta with that last rebound. And the Vikings will slow it down and set up again. Underneath for the bucket. And the Vikings on top, 2-0. Cross-court pass. Tries to dribble right around number 3, Spencer Pingle, and they will call him for the block. That'll be his first personal and first team foul for the Vikings. Rebound by the Knights. And last touched, apparently, by the Vikings. Vikings on top, 2-0. Three-point shot, good. Patrick Manning with that three-point bucket for the Knights. Pass picked off. Pingle with the turnover. Down low. The Snowman with his first bucket of the night. Vikings back on top, 4-3. Pass inside. Steal by Snow over. Skidmore couldn't quite get the handle on that. And Snow almost with the steal. Rebound, Wenatchee. Vikings still couldn't get a handle on that defensive board. Vikings will take advantage, and they go up 5-4. Nice pass to Kevin James. Just under 17 minutes left in the half. Vikings putting some pressure on. Shot clock down to 15. Turnaround jumper. No good. Pingle with the rebound. Shot blocked. No call by the officials. Turnaround jumper blocked. And number 23, Matt Franz with the bucket from Wenatchee. And head coach Mark Poth wants to take a timeout and talk it over. Folks, we'll be back in just a moment. 16 minutes, 15 seconds left here in our first half. Vikings trails 7-5.
When it comes to experience, selection, and value, Moses Lake Music is the largest and most complete store you'll find in the Columbia Basin. If you have children in grade school, high school, or college, they offer monthly rentals of brass, woodwind, and percussion instruments. They also offer lessons from experienced professionals who help get that music lover in your life on the fast track. Moses Lake Music is a proud sponsor of student athletics throughout the Columbia Basin. Come visit us at 530 West Valley Road or give us a call at 764-6667.
And just coming back in from a Big Bend timeout, Josh Valletta trying to get something going. Wenatchee playing some pretty aggressive defense, and it's paid off. They've created some turnovers. Skidmore driving. Almost had it go in. Kind of took a shot off balance. And Luetta with the steal. And Skidmore with the putback. And he'll draw the foul. That's going to go against number 33, Travis Van Dyst. A 6'8" sophomore out of Boise, Idaho. Luetta underneath with the ball. So that last foul was after the shot. Bucket counts. Luetta shot blocked. 3-point shot, no good. Off the mark, Luetta with the defensive board. Vikings 8, Knights 7. Pingle trying to get it down low. Rebound. Kicks it back out to Pingle for three. No good. Can he get to it? No. Big Bend Vikings having a terrific year so far. Only lost one game to North Idaho. I should say against a very good North Idaho team. And Wenatchee with another offensive board. This time, James pulls down the rebound. Skidmore driving, back out, Pingle buries the three, and that'll put the Vikings on top, 11-7. Pass down low, recovered by Wenatchee. Shot clock down to 8. Skidmore with the board. Sends it down to Pingle. He'll drive. And he'll get the bucket. And Wenatchee Valley College will take a timeout. 13:24 left in our first half. Big Bend 13, Wenatchee Valley College 7.
So you travel for work or for play, and you want your mobile device to work everywhere you go.
They give great customer service. They're nationwide, but they treat me right.
Inland Cellular's got you covered.
I can get cell phones anywhere, but customer service is extremely important to us, and that's why we chose Inland.
You go, we follow, with nationwide voice and data and local experts to back it. Inland Cellular, it's for you.
And welcome back, folks. 13:20 left in our first half. Big Bend on top, 13-7 over the Wenatchee Valley Knights. And the Knights will try and set up again. And steal by Skidmore. His pass kicked. And the Vikings will have the ball underneath. Pass to Cody Groth, and he'll have it stolen. And this time, it's going to go against Riley Brunel. That'll be his first personal. 2 team fouls now for Big Bend, 1 for Wenatchee. And that one's going to go against Antonio Snow. Now check that. They're going to say that was against Daniel Green, 6'7" freshman out of the Portland, Oregon area. And this time, Skidmore will get the steal. Skidmore driving, cross court. 3-point shot, no good. And this one's gonna go against Wenatchee. Travis Van Diest. And that's going to be his second personal. Antonio Snow will get him set up. Skidmore with the bucket. And Skidmore can't get the free throw to go. Vikings still lead 15-7. Just under 12 minutes left in our first half. Pass down low. And can't get the roll. They will get the offensive board. Finally, Daniel Green comes down with the defensive rebound. Snow come up just a little bit short. Three-point attempt, no good. Skidmore. He'll stop, take a look. Three-point shot, no good. Skidmore tips it to Snow. Snow with the pull-up jumper. And Wenatchee down the court again. Oh, and they'll call that a block, and I believe that's going to go against Riley Brunel. Crowd not happy with that last call, and neither is the head coach for the Vikings, Mark Poth. Talking it over with one of the officials on the sideline right now. Number of players checking back in for the Vikings. Kevin James, Josh Luetta, and Spencer Pingle. Michael Joseph coming in for Wenatchee Valley College. Luetta driving, dishes out to Brunel. Turn around, shot blocked. He'll get his own rebound, and he'll get the bucket. Just under 10 minutes now. The Vikings on top, 15-9. And they're going to call a walk on Carlton Ayers, a 6'2" freshman out of Tenasket, Washington. Pingle over to Luetta. Luetta for three. No good. James trying for the rebound. Last touched by the Knights. And the Vikings with the ball underneath with a new shot clock. Snow driving off the mark. Pingle passes it down to Snow. And that's going to be a technical foul against Matt Franz. Matt Franz, a Moses Lake High School graduate, 6'3" freshman, playing for Wenatchee Valley College. And it looks like Pingle will shoot for the Vikings. Matt Franz had a terrific senior high school basketball season. And Pingle sets up for his free throw, and he'll sink the first. And he'll get the second. Vikings on top, 19-9. A little over 9 minutes left now in the first half. Pingle with the ball up top, screened by Kevin James, over to Snow. Luetta driving, he'll pull back out. Shot clock at 15. Down to Pingle. Over to Kevin James. James for the bucket. Nice defense by Riley Brunel. And Skidmore will check back in for the Vikings. 8.5 minutes left in our first. Loetta, he'll pull back out. Skidmore takes a look underneath. Back door to Pingle, and shot is good. Vikings 23, Knights 9. And Wenatchee will take a timeout. 8 minutes left in our first half. Big Bend 23, Wenatchee Valley College 9.
Michael's on the Lake is Columbia Basin's premier dining destination with an ever-changing and unique menu. The staff at Michael's can make your business meeting, casual lunch, or dinner with friends into a dining experience. Join us during happy hour from 4 to 6 for drink specials when appetizers are half off. Michael's on the Lake, 910 West Broadway Avenue. Call today for reservations at 765-1611.
And welcome back, folks. Wenatchee Valley College with the timeout. Vikings lead 23-9. We're at the 8-minute mark here in our first half. Vikings starting to pull away. Turnaround jumper. No good. Last touched by Wenatchee. The Vikings do cause a lot of turnovers with their aggressive style of play. Skidmore back door for 2. James with the rebound. Antonio Snow trying to drive. Got his feet tangled up. They're going to call a blocking foul against number 11, Patrick Manning. Manning, a 5'11" freshman out of Boise, Idaho. Antonio Snow's first shot is good. And he'll sink them both. Vikings on top, 27-9. Tried to pass down low, and they're going to call an offensive charge. And that will go against Patrick Manning. Pingle comes around, driving. Shot might have been partially blocked. Vikings quick to get back on defense. Blocked by Kevin James. 3-point shot, good. Manning with that 3-point bucket from Wenatchee. 27-12, Big Bend on top. Pass to Skidmore for 3. Comes up just a little bit short. Pingle tries to get back on defense quick. 3-point shot again, no good. Loetta with the rebound, passes down to Snow, he'll drive. And that foul is gonna go against Wenatchee's Ryan Skirtle. 5'10" freshman out of Boise, Idaho. Snow will sink his first. And Cody Groth coming back in. And that's going to give Spencer Pingle a rest. Vikings 28, Knights 12. We're just under 6 minutes now. Skidmore with the steal, passes down to Snow, and couldn't quite get the handle on it. Luckily, last touched by Wenatchee Valley, and that'll set the Vikings up underneath. Loetta for 3. Just a little short. Neither team really doing I'd say a good job of shooting from the field so far. And Loetta will get called for the foul. And that'll be his first personal. 5 team fouls now for Big Bend. 7 for Wenatchee Valley College. And Dylan Crawley sinks his first. Weston Parker will check in for Wenatchee. Sophomore out of Yakima. And the Vikings hold a 28-14 lead. Just over 5 minutes left to play in our first half. Skidmore will pull up, and he'll sink it. Pass down low, fadeaway jumper, off the mark, rebound by Wenatchee. Finally, Skidmore comes up with the defensive board. He'll pass it down to Loetta, and he'll get the roll. .430 left before halftime. Vikings 32, Knights 14. Driving, and he'll get the bucket. Dylan Crawley will inch them closer. Loetta driving, and they're going to call a blocking foul against number 1, Ryan Skirtle. That's going to be his second team foul. I'm sorry, second personal. 8 team fouls for Wenatchee. And Loetta can't get his shot to go. Big Ben with a 16-point lead, 32-16. Just under 4 minutes now. 3-point shot by Wenatchee, no good. Skidmore somehow comes up with the rebound. Skidmore doing a very good job on the board so far tonight, especially going against players much taller. Just seems to be in the right place at the right time. And Louetta will come out. Kyle Neal coming in for Big Bend. Two-point shot. That last bucket by Pedro Farias. Three-point shot by Snow off the mark. Growth with the putback. And Cody Growth will get called for the block. Pingle comes back in for the Vikings. 3:05 left here in our first half. Skidmore almost had another steal. And that'll be good for two. Dylan Crawley with that bucket for Wenatchee. And the lead has been cut to 14. Vikings 34. Knights 20. Pingle dishes out. Skidmore for three. And two-point bucket by Parker, and the Vikings will take a timeout with 2 minutes, 10 seconds left in our first half. Big Bend Community College 34, Wenatchee Valley College 22.
If you're looking for something special this holiday season, stop by Moses Lake Music, the Columbia Basin's largest and most complete music store. They offer a wide range of instruments to suit beginners and the most experienced musicians. At no additional charge, you can also take advantage of Moses Lake Music's layaway program to purchase that first instrument for your child or upgrade into something special for the music lover in your life. Come visit us at 530 West Valley Road or give us a call at 764-6667.
All right, just coming out of a Big Bend timeout. Folks, I want to remind you, we will be broadcasting live tomorrow starting at noon. That will be the consolation game for the Big Bend Holiday Classic. And then at 2 o'clock, we're going to bring you the championship game. Pass down to Kevin James. And James will put him up by 14 again. James with the rebound. Skidmore pushing the ball up court. Underneath the James again for the easy bucket. And that's going to go against Spencer Pingle. That's his second personal. 17 fouls now for Big Bend, 8 for Wenatchee Valley College. Minute 30 left here in our first half. Missed shot, but offensive board by number 4, Dylan Crawley. And he's going to draw the foul, and that'll put him to the line, shooting 2. And second shot is good too. Big Bend 38, Wenatchee 24. Skidmore driving. James with the rebound. Almost with the bucket, but that'll send him to the line shooting 2. The Lady Vikings, I know, are playing down at the Lower Columbia basketball tournament. 6 teams down there battling it out. I do know that they won their first game yesterday, and that's going to put them in the semifinal bracket tonight. And I believe they are going against Camosun College out of British Columbia. Blocked by Kevin James. And he's picked up his dribble. Almost in some trouble there. Shot clock at 14. Still looking for a shot. 3-point shot, no good. And tough to tell who tipped that in. I saw about 3 or 4 hands up there. It will nonetheless count for Wenatchee. 13-point lead. Vikings 39, Wenatchee Valley 26. 45 seconds left in our first half. Luetta driving, up top to Neal, and he'll sink the 3-point bucket. Game clock just a fraction of a second ahead of the shot clock. And that's going to send number 32, Michael Joseph, to the line. Shooting 2. Joseph, a 6'2" freshman out of Anchorage, Alaska. And game clock down to 11. We'll see if the Vikings can work it in for our last shot here. Pingle takes a look. He's going to take that 3-point shot. No good. Skidmore with the putback. No good. James. And they'll count it. At halftime, Big Bend Vikings 44, Wenatchee Valley College Knights 26.
So you travel for work or for play, and you want your mobile device to work everywhere you go.
They give great customer service. They're nationwide, but they treat me right.
Inland Cellular's got you covered.
I can get cell phones anywhere, but customer service is extremely important to us, and that's why we chose Inland.
You go, we follow, with nationwide voice and data and local experts to back it. Inland Cellular, it's for you.
Michael's on the Lake is Columbia Basin's premier dining destination with an ever-changing and unique menu. The staff at Michael's can make your business meeting, casual lunch, or dinner with friends into a dining experience. Join us during happy hour from 4 to 6 for drink specials when appetizers are half off. Michael's on the Lake, 910 West Broadway Avenue. Call today for reservations at 765-1611.
All right, folks, welcome back. I'm Cody Johnson with iFiber Channel 1 Sports. We're at halftime of the Big Bend Basketball Holiday Classic. Vikings lead 44-26. And looking over some halftime stats here, not too surprising. Wenatchee Valley only shooting about 23% from the field, 25% from three-point range. On the other hand, the Vikings shooting around 46%, but just 16% from three-point range. The stat that really kind of sticks out is the rebounds. Wenatchee Valley with 17 offensive boards, 16 defensive boards, 33 overall to just 23 rebounds for Big Bend. Leading scorers for the game, Kevin James. Leading scorers for the game is Kevin James for Big Bend. He's quietly scored 13. And on the other side, Wenatchee Valley's Dylan Crawley has 8 points. And looking over the fouls, there's not, it doesn't really look like there's anyone in foul trouble from either team so far. Vikings do have 8 steals so far in the first half. Wenatchee Valley College with 4. And the Knights have a total of 11 turnovers in the game so far to just 6 for the Vikings. All right, folks, stay with us. We're 2 minutes away from getting our second half started. Wenatchee Valley trailing the Big Bend Vikings 44-26.
If you're looking for something special this holiday season, stop by Moses Lake Music, the Columbia Basin's largest and most complete music store. They offer a wide range of instruments to suit beginners and the most experienced musicians. At no additional charge, you can also take advantage of Moses Lake Music's layaway program to purchase that first instrument for your child or upgrade into something special for the music lover in your life. Come visit us at 530 West Valley Road or give us a call at 764-6667.
So you travel for work or for play, and you want your mobile device to work everywhere you go.
They give great customer service. They're nationwide, but they treat me right.
Inland Cellular's got you covered.
I can get cell phones anywhere, but customer service is extremely important to us, and that's why we chose Inland.
You go, we follow, with nationwide voice and data and local experts to back it. Inland Cellular, it's for you.
Cody Johnson with iFiber Channel 1 Sports. Behind our camera with me tonight is Sean McClenahan. And Big Bend will have possession to get us going here in our second half. Big Bend on top, 44-26 to Wenatchee Valley Knights. Back door to Skidmore. And that'll put the Vikings up by 20. Vikings once again doing a terrific job with their man-to-man defense, with their switching, fighting through screens. It's kind of been a trademark of this team this year, just some terrific defense, always causing a lot of turnovers. Shot clock at 6, and a two-point shot is good. Number 21, Weston Parker. Snow driving. James couldn't quite pull that rebound down. Pass down low. Steal by number 1, Josh Lawetta. Kevin James' shot partially blocked. And the bucket by number 11, Patrick Manning. The lead is cut to 16. And Manning will draw the foul. That's going to be Manning's third personal. First team foul in this half for the Knights. Pingle for three. James with the rebound, tries to put it up. And James will sink his first. And he'll get them both. Big Bend 48, Wenatchee Valley 30. Pass cross court. Skidmore gets over there quick. And Skidmore with the rebound. And he'll get the bucket. Vikings by 20. Three-point shot. No good. Skidmore almost had another rebound. And as Snow is driving, he is going to draw a foul. That'll be a blocking foul against number 10, Pedro Farias. Farias is a 6-foot sophomore out of Kashmir. Two on two, and it does pay off for the Knights. Backdoor to Skidmore, couldn't quite get the handle on it. He may have been hurt. I think he may have hit his knee against another player. He's going to walk it off. Just over 17 minutes in our second half. Big Bend 50, Wenatchee Valley College 32. Pull-up jumper, and James will almost had the rebound knocked out of his hands by one of the Knights. Pingle lost the handle on that one. 2-on-1, and he'll get the roll. Number 23, Matt Franz, Moses Lake High School graduate. Underneath to James, and he'll get the bucket, putting the Vikings up 52-34. Three-point shot, no good. Skidmore brings it down. He'll push it up the court. Down low to James, and couldn't quite get it finished. Down low, and easy bucket by number 23, Matt Franz again. The Snowman for the bucket. Vikings 54, Knights 36. Oh, just couldn't quite get that roll. Put back by number 21, Weston Parker. And that'll be a blocking foul against Parker. That's going to be the 4th team foul for Wenatchee Valley College. And not even 5 minutes off the clock here in the second half. What's interesting is Big Bend with no team fouls so far in the half. Snow to the line. And he'll sink his first. Big Bend 55, Wenatchee 38. James with the steal. Luetta will pull up. He'll hand it off to Snow to get an offense going. Good ball movement underneath the James. Even James, I think, was surprised. That won't hinder the effort to get that ball in the hoop. Two-point shot. Snow with the rebound. Luetta for three. And scramble for the ball. Luetta comes up with it. Now check that. That was Riley Brunel who came up with that board or that ball. Snow drives. And Luetta for two. And Matt Franz will come back in for the Knights. Pass down low. Slam dunk by number 33, Travis Van Diest. And they're going to call a walk. Just under 14 minutes in our game. Big Bend 59, Wenatchee 40. Brunel almost had the turnover. Three-point shot. Might have got away with the walk, but three-point shot will be good. Snow for two. Matt Franz drives baseline, hands it off. And that's going to send Travis Van Diest to the line, shooting two. Kevin James trying to rally his team. Pingle, Skidmore, and number 30, Daniel Green, coming in for Big Bend. Couldn't get either shot to go. Rebound by Kevin James. Skidmore takes a look. He's going to drive. Ooh, underneath. James able to get a hand on it. He'll get the offensive board and the putback. Pingle Daniel Green with the dunk. Oh, and the crowd not happy with that call. They're going to say that's a blocking foul against number 15, Riley Brunel. Nope, they're going to call that against Spencer Pingle. That'll be Pingle's third personal, 2 team fouls for Big Bend, 4 team fouls for Wenatchee. Boy, you can sure tell the Vikings have turned up the heat here in the second half. Driving, no good. And that one will go against the Vikings. And that's going to go against Riley Brunel. Three-point shot by Franz, no good. Pingle with the rebound. And Patrick Manning with the foul. And that's going to be 4 fouls for Wenatchee's Patrick Manning. And they will have Manning take a rest. Just over 12 minutes left in our game. Brunel had got his own rebound. Couple more players checking in for Wenatchee Valley College. And they're going to say ball touched the line. And that'll be another Wenatchee turnover. And Big Bend will take a timeout. 11:59 left to play here in our game. Big Bend Vikings 65, Wenatchee Valley College Knights 43.
When it comes to experience, selection, and value, Moses Lake Music is the largest and most complete store you'll find in the Columbia Basin. If you have children in grade school, high school, or college, they offer monthly rentals of brass, woodwind, and percussion instruments. They also offer lessons from experienced professionals to help get that music lover in your life on the fast track. Moses Lake Music is a proud sponsor of student athletics throughout the Columbia Basin. Come visit us at 530 West Valley Road or give us a call at 764-6667.
And Big Bend took a timeout. Having trouble getting the ball inbounds. Up top. And he did go back over the line. And this is exactly what I'm talking about, that aggressive style defense that Big Bend likes to play. It causes a lot of turnovers and a lot of trouble for their opponents. Pingle, three-point shot, no good. And last touched by number 1, Ryan Sherl. Big Bend with a 22-point lead. Backdoor to Skidmore. He'll get the bucket, and he'll go to the line shooting one. Just under 11 minutes. And they're going to call a foul against number 15, Riley Brunel. And that's going to be 4 fouls now for Brunel. Pull-up jumper, and it's good. Pedro Farias with that last bucket from Wenatchee. Skidmore's shot is blocked. We got 3-on-1 going on here, and can't get the roll. Wenatchee with the offensive board. And they're going to say last touch by Pingle. Antonio Snow comes in, and he'll give Skidmore a rest. Three-point shot. Rebound by Brunel. Snow brings it down for the Vikings. And Vikings will take over. Luetta comes back in for Big Bend. Vikings with a 67-45 lead. We're at the 10-minute mark. Luetta with the steal, and layup is good. Two on one, up top. Cody Groth with the defensive board. And Brunel will get the roll. We're just under 10 minutes left in our game. Vikings 71, Knights 45. Three-point shot. Franz will get his own, nope, he won't get his own rebound. And they're going to call Pedro Farias for the reach. No, they're not. Down low to number 4, blocked by number 20, Cody Groth. 2-point bucket by Matt Franz. And Wenatchee will take a timeout. 8:57 left in our game. Big Bend 71, Wenatchee Valley College 47.
So you travel for work or for play, and you want your mobile device to work everywhere you go.
They give great customer service. They're nationwide, but they treat me right.
Inland Cellular's got you covered.
I can get cell phones anywhere, but customer service is extremely important to us, and that's why we chose Inland.
You go, we follow, with nationwide voice and data and local experts to back it. Inland Cellular, it's for you.
And welcome back, folks. We're just coming out of a timeout. Each team with 3 timeouts left here in our game. We're just under 9 minutes now. Big Bend on top, 71-47. Loetta driving, passes inside. And last touch by the Knights. Kevin James coming back in for the Vikings. Brunel with a shot. Off the mark, and Wenatchee will pull it down. Vikings back on defense, though. Matt Franz driving baseline with that shot. He couldn't get it to go, but Knights will retain possession underneath, and they'll have a new shot clock. The Snowman with the dunk. Inside. Basket good by Michael Joseph. No, check that. Travis Van Diest with that last bucket for Wenatchee. And we got a couple players checking in for the Knights. It looks like we've got Weston Parker checking in and Colton Ayers. James with the bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot one. Wenatchee Valley College with 7 team fouls now. Big Bend with just 4. Loetta with the offensive board. Turnaround jumper, good. Viking 77, Wenatchee 49. And this time they will call Snow with the block. And that is his first personal. Steal by Antonio Snow. James with a monstrous rebound. He comes up with another rebound, and he'll call. Nope, he tried to call timeout. Timeout Vikings. And maybe they did. Kevin James went to the floor. It looked like he was able to get possession and called timeout. I don't see if they, we had one official call a jump ball. The other one said they had the timeout.
Michael's on the Lake is Columbia Basin's premier dining destination with an ever-changing and unique menu. The staff at Michael's can make your business meeting, casual lunch, or dinner with friends into a dining experience. Join us during happy hour from 4 to 6 for drink specials when appetizers are half off. Michael's on the Lake. 910 West Broadway Avenue. Call today for reservations at 765-1611.
And Vikings will have the ball underneath. And they'll have a new shot clock. 6:51 left to play. Vikings 77, Knights 49. Ooh, nice pass. Baseline. Cody Groth with the bucket. And Snow might have got away with a foul there. Three-point shot. Luetta with the rebound. And that will go against Wenatchee. Pedro Farias. And that'll send Luetta to the line, shooting 1-1. Vikings pulling away. They have a 30-point lead now, 79-49. Kyle Neal checks in for the Vikings. Luetta couldn't get a second shot to go. 6:18 left to play. Pull-up jumper number 10, and it's good. Pedro Farias. Antonio Snow. He's able to break the press. Pedro Farias, 2 buckets in a row. Snow trying to put it up. And I believe that's going to go against Josh Luetta. And that'll be his second personal foul. 6 team fouls now for Big Bend. 8 for Wenatchee. And I think they're going to say that was before the shot. And that'll go against Kyle Neal. And that'll be his second. Both teams in single bonus. And Wenatchee with a offensive board. 3-point shot. Nealed with the rebound. Josh Luetta driving back out to Neal for 3. James, no. Luetta will pull it down, and he'll get him set up again. And they're going to say last touch by the Vikings. Andrew Pena coming in for Big Bend. And he'll give Antonio Snow a rest with 4:50 left in our game. And we got a foul underneath. And that will go against Kyle Neal. Neal picking up a few quick fouls here in the second half. That's his third. Both teams now with 8 fouls apiece. Big Bend 80, Wenatchee Valley College 56. Luetta pulls up. He'll get an offense going. He'll drive. Over to Neild. Three-point shot. No good. Rebound by James. Andrew Pena up top with the ball. And they'll call traveling. And Antonio Snow will come in. And number 10, DeAndre Johnson. And that will go, I believe, against number 24, Tanner Flynn. And it will. Flynn, a 6'2" freshman out of West Valley, Spokane. Neild with the shot, rattles out. And Wenatchee pushes the ball up the court. Rebound by Kyle Neild. Pena with the pass. And they're going to say last touched by Ryan Page. Page is 6'6" freshman out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Vikings on top, 80-58. 2:52 left in our game. And kicked by Wenatchee. Vikings with the ball in the corner. Two and a half minutes left to play here in Moses Lake. Three-point shot, and it's good. Pedro Farias. Three-point shot. Perfect. Tanner Flynn. Turnaround sky hook, air ball, and they're going to call jump ball. Possession will favor Wenatchee. Three-point shot. A little bit short, but Wenatchee with the offensive board and the putback by number 21, Weston Parker. Three-point shot, no good. Tanner Flynn with his own rebound. And they'll say last touch by the Knights. Minute 25 left in our game. Big Bend with a 20-point lead, 83-63. And they'll call over and back. Last touch by the Knights. Minute 7. Shot clock at 15. Driving baseline. Back out. Underneath. Shots up. No good. And that will go against the Knights. No, check that. That's going to go against Ryan Page. And that's going to put Wenatchee Valley College in the double bonus. And it looks like we got another foul. Yeah, it's going to go against the Vikings. And that's Kyle Neild will pick up his 4th. And just under 30 seconds left in our game. Vikings with a 20-point lead, 83-63, one-on-one. Blocked by Kyle Neild, 3-point shot, rattles out. And Wenatchee retains possession with just over 12 seconds. 12.1. Pass down low, and that's going to go against Ryan Page. Rebound with 5 seconds left. And the Vikings content with just running out the clock. And the Vikings will take the win, 83-63 over the Wenatchee Valley College Knights. Now I want to remind you folks, we've got another game coming up here in just a little bit, but we will not be broadcasting that one. It's the second half of our tournament. Columbia Basin College will be taking on Camosun College out of British Columbia. Winner of that game will face the Vikings in the championship round tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Now we will be broadcasting both the consolation and the championship games tomorrow. Consolation round at noon and your championship game at 2 o'clock. I'm Cody Johnson with iFiber Channel 1 Sports. Want to thank you all for watching, for Sean McClanahan, our video producer here tonight. I want to wish everyone a good night, and we will see you again at lunchtime tomorrow.